Good morning, Samantha.
Good morning.
Good morning. Are you as excited about the wedding as everybody over here is?
Of course I am. I mean, as you can imagine, absolutely. That's my grown sister, my baby sister, of course. So,
Right.
yeah.
Are you expecting an invitation to the wedding?
Well, invitations haven't gone out yet, but I hope so. And of course, I'd love to be there.
I bet you
Yeah.
would. I bet you would. I've heard that your partner might need to get a passport first. Is that right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
Americans, you
I've
need to
got
travel
mine.
more. You've got yours. Good. Tell us about this
Yeah.
book you're writing then. The Diary of Princess Pushy's Sister. What's with the title, Samantha?
You know, it's so funny because there's been so much controversy about the title. And I'd like to think that the world is a bit more evolved in the cerebellum. In other words, you know, people have taken the title so literally. And I think that's funny. I chose the title because I was more making a mockery of tabloids,
Right.
who at one point called my sister Princess Pushy. The opposite is true. And so I thought, you know, to make fun of that and illustrate that she really is not, I'm going to choose that title and run with it. But it's so silly that the world sort of glommed onto that and made that her nickname.
It kind of bounced.
But it's not true. It's not negative. It's not a slamming tell-all.
What is the book going to be about then?
The book deals with our family, but it takes, I think, a historical look at the interracial evolution of our country. And you know, I've found it an incredible journey, not only in my life with the entertainment industry as a backdrop, but very personally within our family, to see how the interracial fiber of America has changed, you know, from the implementation of the Civil Rights Act in the 60s and our struggles with that. And I think, you know, interestingly now we've come to embrace the fact that we are an interracial world. People are people. And in my family now, it's quite interesting to see this evolution. I'm so proud of my sister, and really, I think, an important precedent that she will be setting in the world. Just, you know, just by saying, you know, we're people, we love, we move forward, and color should never be an issue.
Hear to that. Hear to that. Do you think the title, though, the title over here, because we have one of our royals, an older royal, was known as Princess Pushy. I mean, the title seems to have landed you. You've ended up being portrayed, I guess, as someone who's trying to cash in on the royal relationship. Would that be fair?
You know, and I have to say that I think the term cash in is a low blow. I think any of us who have experiences and feelings, positive, warm, insightful or otherwise, and we're able to share them, apparently, you know, I wouldn't say it's that we're cashing in, because there's certainly a large audience and market of people who are interested and curious. So why not share information that is socially and historically valuable?
Okay.
I feel like it's kind of a service to do that.
Now, I'm sure I read somewhere that you were hoping, that you could get the truth out there, but also that you could raise enough money to afford an operation for your multiple sclerosis. How are you getting along with MS at the moment?
Oh, very well. You know, I think we, as human beings, we're fragile, it's complex, and we all deal with our own challenges as life presents them, but I'm doing very well. You know, I feel very blessed anyway, so forward march.
Fantastic.
Can I ask a question, Matthew?
Oh, by all means.
I mean, very famously, Prince Harry said about the Windsors that they were going to be the family that Meghan had never known. Now, this suggests that Meghan's family is not warm and is not, that she doesn't come from a happy background. What's your opinion on that? That's quite hurtful, isn't it?
No, I don't think he meant it that way. And the tweet that I was, you know, so quoted about merely meant that, you know, she does have a large family, and because we are Americans and we've had busy lives, you know, working, going to school, and she was traveling abroad. It's made it a little bit more difficult for everyone to be in one place during holidays. So it's quite lovely that she's able to have that with the royal family. And I think he was referring to the family all being in one place, children running around, a large gathering. And it's lovely that she can have that. So it was more a matter of timing and geography and getting together in one place than having a family per se. And so no, I wasn't hurt. My response was very positive, verbatim, and taken far out of context. There was never slamming, it was never negative. And, you know, so respectfully so, Harry said a lovely thing.
Good,
but
good.
And it's true, marrying merely extends that family.
Now, there's a growing hope or expectation here that your father, Thomas, may be walking Meghan down the aisle. Do we know yet whether that will happen?
Yes, he is. You know,
Excellent.
God forbid, unless a plane crashes through his
don't say
roof,
that. Don't say
he'll
that.
be there one way. He'll be there one way or the other. Yes, he is.
Fantastic.
So any rumor to the contrary is my favorite new word is becoming rubbish. You know, it's yeah. So he will be there.
And what about President Trump? Now, this is a really interesting story for us in the UK. We've got Michael Wolff, who's written this sort of warts and all book about Trump. He says if Harry doesn't invite him to the wedding, then Donald Trump will punish Britain with a bad trade deal in the future. But of course, Trump has said a lot of things that we know that have upset both your sister and a lot of people in the United Kingdom.
Yeah, you know, I think it is up to Harry and Meg who they want to invite. And honestly, you know, I think Donald Trump is getting to the point where he just can't fire everybody. He can fire everybody in the White House and then he'll simply be alone. But he can't fire everybody at the wedding, and he certainly can't fire the royal family. So,
Samantha, very good. One last question from me. If you could pick up the phone to your sister right now, what would you say to her?
I would say you should know not to believe everything you read in tabloids. I love you. I admire you. I'm incredibly proud of you. And we will sit down and have tea, and I look forward to it.
Fantastic. Lovely talking to you, Samantha. Best of luck with the book as well.
You too. Thank you.
Bless you.
Thank you.